I'm gonna have to confess, when the Uragans came onto the scene, I just did not like them. First impressions, I thought they were the ugliest thing I ever saw. When I saw them online, I said, yeah, I don't know. I just, not for me. But as luck would have it, a friend purchased one, and he's been gracious enough to lend it to the channel for review. And here it is. And when he brought it to my place and showed it to me, I was very pleasantly surprised, and it really changed my mind. I like it a whole lot more than I ever thought. In person, it's a lot nicer than you would think. I'm not sure about the regular model, but this is the compact, and the compact has grown on me tremendously. It is really, really nice. It's got a phenomenal fit and finish, and it is pretty accurate. We're gonna put it through its paces, and this is what's coming up next on the channel. Stand by. Another thing that I didn't really care about in the airgun world were bottles. This one somehow changed my mind, and I really like it. First of all, it looks really cool. I know it's all dressed up in camo. The owner chose to dress it up to protect the gun and make it, you know, camouflage out in the field for real world use. But it is nice carbon fiber wrapped bottle. It is very compact. You can see it's just a little bit over the size of my hand, and it gives for a good purchase on the hand. Nice grip. The whole package is very compact and ergonomic. You have a side lever that actuates and works very, very smoothly. With an LDC, extends out a little bit, but this does live up to its name. And this is a compact. Just look at the size of this thing. Can easily be a backpack gun and go with you just about anywhere. It comes with a 12-round magazine that is very well thought out. It actually prevents you from loading on the last shot. When you caulk on the last, once you take your last shot and you go to index the next one that's not there, it will not allow you to do that, so you'll know you're empty and you can reload. It is easy to load, and it is also very easy to load onto the gun. Just simply caulk your gun and it slides right in. It only does go one way, but it's just very simple. And this is a matter of putting your side lever forward and you're ready to rock, which incidentally, that side lever can be changed over to the left side, which would probably be my preference, and I think the gun's owner intends on doing so, but for now he's leaving it on the right side and seeing how he likes it. Pretty lightweight, still has enough heft on it to feel solid, and it does. Like most of the Eastern Bloc guns, they are built like tanks. My understanding is that it's still capable of quite a few shots. Has a built-in Picatinny rail, which you can see that I've already put a bipod on here. On the rear of the gun, we do have an adjustable screw for the hammer spring, which allows you to go up and down on your power. This butt pad is rubber, hard rubber, but it's very comfortable. It's ergonomic enough, and it does have a screw right here that allows you to go ahead and slide it up and down and adjust it a little bit for your own personal shooting. It has a nice cheek rest right here. It is very comfortable, rounded out, and it feels, you know, very well against your face when you're shooting. While this rifle is not sponsored by anybody, it did come, it was purchased from Airguns of Georgia, Charlie Frere, and he tested it with several pellets, and he seemed to like the JSB Hades the best, so that's what I've been shooting out of it. The tune is not too wild, not too hot, but it's shooting right about under 25 foot-pound energy. The trigger on the gun is quite nice. I may have mentioned this before. I'm not a huge trigger snob, but I can tell that it's a very nice trigger, and it has a little give, just a little play, hits a wall, and then breaks pretty much right off. So yeah, I think it's a phenomenal trigger. It's got a safety lever just in front of it, which you pull back and now you're safe. There are other styles that work, but this little toggle in front of the trigger has always been my favorite. Kind of like the Typin. The Typin has it just like that, and that's one of the things I appreciate. It is very quiet as well, the shot cycle. It does have a little bit ping back here, but it's not terribly bad. It is mild in comparison to other guns that I've handled. Let's go ahead and run 5 Hades, JSB Hades, through the chrono and see how the FX chronograph is clocking them, and see how the regulator on the Uragan is performing.
812, 821, 819, 814, 819.
Let's do a little accuracy testing and see how it's performing for us today. So here is my standard pinky for reference. Let's go ahead and zero up on the calipers and see what we have. We are looking at roughly 0.3. Hope you can see that. 0.3 of an inch at 30 yards. All right, but I'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. I think that we saw what we needed to see. I'm not a huge fan of huge reviews anyways, and I'm just gonna say that this thing really does impress. It delivers at 30 yards, a little ragged hole, and it is very consistent. You saw the numbers off of the chrono that they're very tight, and it is a wonderful little gun. Excellent fit and finish, and it's quiet. It is a great woods gun. It can also serve you as a very nice bench gun with your bipod on here. I am mostly impressed, and I cannot emphasize how good fit and finish on this thing is. We'll go ahead and catch you on the next one.